mature buck twice. I could hear him raking trees, making scrapes and rubs and stuff over there, but I did not expect him to literally run right to me. I should have waited 10 more minutes. I could not see my bin. He passed by once at like 24 to 25 yards. And then when he turned back around, like he went up there, I guess looking for me, like the sound of the grunt, the source of those grunts. And he turned back around, and he came here to it might be 15, it's probably 10. I could have absolutely destroyed him right there, but I just could not see my bin enough to make myself take the shot. So, let him go. Morning, folks. It's cold, lower 30s. Got in here relatively clean. I'm on with this new platform, so it took me a little bit longer than it normally does to get set up, but we're up here. I've got 1 or 2 deer up here behind me. I can hear them walking around, eating acorns and stuff. Can't see them, grunted to them. Nothing happened. I'm assuming it's does. In this little shagbark hickory, I have pretty decent cover. The wind is not the best. My thermals are dropping, so I'll probably get picked off before a deer comes in. I anticipate them to come from downwind. I thought the wind would have been a little bit calmer. My thermals would have pulled it, but anyways, beautiful morning. Just feels good. Lower 30s. Last couple weeks of October definitely has these deer on their feet, so hopefully we can run an arrow through 1 or 2 of them and see what happens. does came in. Man, yes. All those does came in. And he was grunting, chasing them around. The lead doe came up here, got downwind. Smelled me. Oh, I'm shaking now. Got downwind, smelled me. And then ran off. All the does cleared out. I think there's like 5 or 6 or 7. I don't even know. I'm shaking so bad now. Anyways. Yeah. They ran off. And he stood down there. And across the drainage over here, across the creek, 3 more deer or 4 more deer were running. So he kind of got interested in them, and I grunted at him. And he got interested and came right up. Yes. Absolutely destroyed him. Perfect shot. VPA Omega, single bevel. That's a 595 grain arrow. Just slipped through him like it wasn't even there. He never knew what hit him. Went 50 yards over there. Stopped, looked around, and fell over. That's a beautiful thing, man. That is a beautiful thing. It's probably the coldest day of the season right now. I figured it'd be good. I'm shaking. I am shaking. Oh man, that's so satisfying. That's the first mature buck with the bow right there. Been after him for a long, long time, and finally pulled it off. So I feel good about that. He's not going to score much, but I know he's mature, and that's all that matters. So yes, dude, yes. Age over antlers, buddies. Age over antlers. As I have matured throughout my life and my bow hunting career. I started bow hunting when I was 16. It was all about just trying to kill one. And that is the completely wrong way to go about it. I saw so much cool stuff early on that looking back on, I did not appreciate enough in the moment. Had bears come up to me and eating apples, turkeys within a couple feet of me. I mean, just like cool stuff, raccoons climbing your tree. And that's what it's about. And being able to come out here and climb a tree and hike and draw a bow and then butcher something and pack it out with your own 2 feet is not insignificant. So if you are still able to get out and about and enjoy the woods, enjoy it and appreciate it, because eventually, oh, here's a doe right here. Eventually, you're not going to be able to do it anymore. So enjoy the good times while you can.
So I was in that tree right there. You can see I got pretty good cover. Buck was standing here. Well, actually, I think he was standing right here. Yeah, there's my arrow. Oh god, there's blood everywhere. I mean, that's what you want to see. Omega looks great. So here's the buck's point of view. I was in that tree right there. 200 grain VPA Omega. And she's juicy. Absolutely covered. So I think that's the 5th or 6th deer I've shot with the same broadhead. And he ran right there and died. Didn't go more than 40 yards. Let's go look at this dude. Oh, I can smell it. Jesus, his body's huge. Nice. I don't know if you can tell how big his body is. But this thing's freaking chungus. His body's huge. That single bevel for you right there, right on the shoulder. Heck yeah, dude. God, dude, his body. Thick. I want to show y'all about these single bevels and how they rotate. It entered horizontally, but came out more at a diagonal, maybe 90 degrees of rotation. Check it out. Here's the exit. Kind of a diagonal exit. I'm gonna flip him over. And here is the entrance. More of a horizontal. The entrance side, shoulder, rotated and came out. Got about 90 degrees of rotation, so. Single bevels are nasty, man. Everybody's shooting big mechanicals and stuff like that. Don't know what you're missing. Hug that shoulder or blow right through it. Quarter-inch shots, frontal shots, doesn't matter. If you got the proper setup, you can blow through about anything. So, start to butcher on this dude and get a better look at him. Alrighty, folks, here he is. Certainly not the highest scoring deer I've ever shot, but this is the same buck that actually I called him in last weekend, I think it was, right at gray light. It was too dark. I drew back on him twice, as you probably saw earlier in the video, and just could never see the pin. And the first time I saw him, I wasn't going to shoot him because I didn't think he was, I guess, quote unquote, big enough. But when he turned back around and came in and I drew on him the second time, didn't shoot him, let him go, and then he turned broadside while he started to walk away, and I could clearly tell that his body was substantial. So got a good look at him then, and then decided, yeah, I'd shoot that deer if he came back through or give me another opportunity. So this morning he came in chasing a whole herd of does, I mean a whole pile of them, and the lead doe came in. I was actually going to shoot one of the does if they came up first, and saw him kind of lagging behind the rest of the group, and lead doe came in almost exactly in line where I shot this guy. Caught my wind, and then she blew out and took the whole group with her except for him. He stood there looking around like, all right then, I don't know why y'all did that, but he stuck around. So I gave him a couple grunts, and there was a couple, 3, 4, 5 deer across the creek bottom down there. I could hear them running back and forth, so I guess he was kind of interested in that. So he stuck around. So when I grunted, you can see it, he jumped over that log when he made his mind up, and I mean, he charged right into 20 yards to come check me out. So obviously a pretty aggressive deer. Seems like some of these, you know, I think he's probably a 4.5-year-old buck if I had to guess. Once they start getting rolling, you know, 3, 4, 5 years old, they start to get pretty aggressive. So, and every buck's an individual, so some are more willing to come into a call than others. But yeah, real cool buck. I mean, the shot was absolutely picture perfect. When I rotated around the tree and I drew back on him, the bottom of my string was touching my tether, so I had to kind of readjust. And he caught me up there looking, and he's just stopped for a couple seconds right there, and I had good cover right there, so all worked out perfectly. But his neck is just thick. I mean, real thick-necked dude. So yeah, I think that's probably the most mature deer I've ever shot with a bow. Hope you guys are having a great season, and the rut's just now really starting to kick off. The next 2, 3, 4 weeks are prime time. So if you get an opportunity to get in the woods, I encourage you to do so. It's getting good, especially with these cooler mornings in the 30s and nighttime temps starting to drop off pretty quick here. It's just going to keep getting better and better every day that goes by. So capitalize on it. Spend some time in the woods. Take somebody hunting. And yeah, thanks for watching. Subscribe, like, share with your buddies, and I'll see you on the next video. See y'all.